Mm-hmm. If it's
Well, Gio, would you like to share that with the whole class? Would you like to read that note out loud since I'm passing notes in class? Catching people passing notes in the middle of the game. I might just snatch the note, open it up. All it's gonna say is 88-6 boys. Fuck you talking about? And I think and I'm just gonna put it back down. And that's what's gonna happen. All right. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, welcome. If this is your or welcome back. If this is not your first stream, if this is your first stream, welcome. Purpose of these streams, show you guys my trading in real time. Hopefully, not just provide some signals, but to provide guidance, show you guys a real world expectation of what trading really looks like, the waiting, the insufferable patience that's required to be successful. We have a pretty solid and set strategy here that we use every single morning, so nothing's really different than any other day. If you guys are interested in learning this strategy, click the link in the description. And if you guys want to have more information or just learn more about the class, sign up for a free webinar. Free webinar tomorrow. Link is in the description, is the top link in the description. Go ahead and register for that right now if you get a chance. I'm going to be taking it's a tough one. I got a pretty good feeling that we're just going to break through this zone, but I'm going to take a scalp position here at the 88.6. I'm sort of going to take this scalp. Once we hit the 61, I'm going to secure some partial profits, potentially just close out the whole trade, and then wait for a deeper pullback. Long story short, I am very bullish on stocks, despite what everybody's thinking, despite what some of the rumors might be about earnings coming out, worse than expected. All right, I'm entering this first trade. Let me just put this on my phone real quick. 3-1, right there. Okay, just for the visual for you guys, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and enter, and maybe one more entry. All right, so my two options are this first entry. Now, make sure that you guys are keeping risk management in check because we're this high in the market range. So if we look at this overall price structure, here's the previous resistance, 19,000, and then we came pretty damn close. Okay, so even though we've had a pretty sizable retracement, kind of broke this low, broke this low, broke this low. This is pretty good for a retracement already. I'm expecting a little bit of a break, maybe even as low as last week's, like the Friday lows. So the two options are like the trade that I took right now is going to be more of a scalp. I'm expecting this, and then I want to buy again right here. So right now I'm buying this first push. I'm going to protect the trade. If it continues to run, so be it. If it just
Yeah, he
breaks,
said he bought into it.
look at this overall price structure. Yeah, I did. Good morning, Josh. Yup, yup, yup. All right, we'll let this one marinate here for a second. I know I got a lot of questions about Nvidia earnings call. Long story short, Nvidia's whoa. I don't know what happened. Nvidia is a cash cow. That's all I'm going to say. This thing is like Google and Amazon on steroids combined. I think they printed something like $30 billion of revenue in the last quarter. So overall revenue's gone crazy. Overall profit margin's gone crazy. The cost of production hasn't changed at all. And so I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think it was like 360% growth annualized. So from last year to this year, 360%. Clearly, Nvidia is over $1 trillion in market cap, and the race for AI, the race for just any type of how do I call it, like digital technologies that require chips, those haven't gone anywhere. If anything, we're at the very beginning of this cycle. So I've seen Nvidia being here for a pretty long time. They seem to be the industry leader now. The only thing that folks not paying attention to is the potential Chinese takeover of Taiwan. So in case you guys don't know, the Taiwan Semiconductor Company, the sort of like the number one producer of the hardware for the chips. Well, really, they create the semiconductors for the chips, but they're a very important supplier in the supply chain. Uh, that seems to be why everyone keeps asking me, why is China so interested in Taiwan? Is it a cultural play? Is it religious? What's the deal? Really, it's strategic. It's geostrategic and economically strategic. If they control the supply chain for semiconductors and the whole world runs on basically some kind of I'll say a chip, but like yeah, like a central brain for all the technology, which is usually some kind of microchip, then this becomes one of the most important companies in the world. So Nvidia is more the distributor. I think they do some sort of processing databases and really just focused on the AI side of the chips. I think the TSMC, the Taiwanese chip manufacturer, is more focused on actually manufacturing the hardware, including semiconductor technologies. So very big play here. China takes Taiwan, creates a lot of pressure for the US to go independent in terms of our supply of semiconductors. And all of a sudden, America grows a pair, starts manufacturing things at home again. Who knows? All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions so far. Let's go ahead and go around the horn. I'm looking at my phone here. We seem to be in profits already. Here. Super secret magnet indicator, can't beat it, can't fight it. Just go ahead and give up, lay down in front of it, call it daddy, whatever you want to do. Just don't disrespect it. Super secret magnet indicator, can't find it anywhere else but the Chart Addicts live streams. My God, people. If that ain't a mission accomplished, I can't tell you what is. And because I won't get any credit for this, I'm going to give myself some credit. Huge expansion, hit all three target zones, came back to what? 23.23, just like Michael Jordan, the original price. Ladies and gentlemen, the circle of life. Found our way right back home. Ain't that crazy how it works? If you've been watching the live streams, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, let me go ahead and refresh your memory. Here it is. So this is the before. You guys can see price is sitting at 2,300 flat. That was the original buy entry. We have retest entries at 23.23, final target 24.30. And then obviously we have the take profit zones along the way. Hit target one and retested it for buys, almost hit target two, and then smashed target three, came back to retest it for sells, and then of course corrected all the way back to the original price. Okay. Pretty cool stuff. Since I won't get any credit for this, I'm gonna go ahead and pat myself on the back because I'm a fucking legend. That's just how it's done. Easy as pie. Okay. See what else we got. UJ back on the move. I think we already covered this. NASDAQ's not looking too hot, but I will be looking to close out of the majority of my trade here at TP1. So hopefully we get to unwind this trade, go on about the day. Is it true North Korea launched a missile over the weekend? Did they really? North Korea rocket carrying a second spy satellite explodes shortly after condemned North Korea satellite launch. So they're launching satellites. And it exploded mid-flight. Big surprise. They don't have any technological capacity to even lift a fucking satellite. You guys know how many satellites Elon Musk has put up in space in the last 12 months? Right? He just got in the game about 7 years ago. So everyone that's worried about North Korea and the whole threat and all this, let's see if they can get a rocket in the sky first. Any forex setups looking good. Let's see what's going on. Most of the forex setups I'm looking at have already happened. Like it's I'll say it's a bit too late, but let me show you this. We have UJ. So UJ already in motion. We'd have to see a correction pretty deep back into this overall impulse. So I'm thinking about 154.8. If we just kind of project this out, how many candles would it take for UJ to reach that target? If we just say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like probably 6 candles to reach this target, that could be 6 days. Now, could we see a big flash crash like this one happen in a day? Probably. But until I see a bigger correction of this overall impulse, UJ is more of a leave it alone and just watch it go bullish. Bitcoin's about to crash. That's good. Euro JPY is already done. Hit a perfect entry, perfect take profits along the way. -61 extension hit, and now it's ready to a brief correction and breakthrough. So EJ, UJ is still very bullish. Bitcoin ready to crash here soon. We'll go through that later this week. Not liking how this looks. All right, patience pays. Let's think about this North Korea news. Al Jazeera. All these sources suck. All right, we'll go AP. Better than nothing. South Korea, China, and Japan met in Seoul in the first time in more than 4 years. It's highly unusual for North Korea to take provocative action when China is engaging in high-level diplomacy. The launch drew rebukes from the North neighbors because the UN bans North Korea from conducting any such launches. All right, that's not good. So for China, Japan, and Korea to all meet up for the first time in 4 years because of some kind of escalation with these rockets must be a pretty big deal here. What's the probability of you putting a playlist on how to legally file taxes as a trader? Or could you recommend any tips on the legalities of this process, on this process of withdrawal? Uh, I got you. We'll do a private members only call. I have a few videos on our website for members, but I'll give you guys a rundown right now. It's pretty easy. Basically, trading. And I have to be careful here because I believe this is true for CFDs, but I have to double check for futures. CFDs are taxed as income. We're trading Forex on an offshore broker, which means if you make 50K, basically like making 50K income, you'll be taxed at whatever the tax rate is, 25% federal, 5% state, depending on the state. For futures, I believe it's also taxed as income. For options, I believe it's taxed as short-term capital gains. And then if you just invest in an ETF for NASDAQ, then you hold it for more than 12 months, it's long-term capital gains. All cool. Now, if you're trading, it's a significant part of your income, you can start an LLC. This is not financial advice or tax advice. Please consult a licensed tax professional, if this applies to you. You can file an LLC and use your day-to-day expenses as a write-off or a tax deduction against your profits. I'll give you an example. You make $10,000 in a month from trading. All right. But you work from home. Everything that you need to trade is in your home office. That includes your computer, your light bill, Wi-Fi, phone bill, rent, everything that you would need for this home office to how do I say, justifiably do your job. Like you can't milk this thing. Okay, but you can definitely write off a ton of it. So let's say that your overall expenses in the month are 6,200, excuse me. If you subtract these, 3,800 is what's left over. This is your net profit. All right, so this is what you actually made. You had a significant amount of expenses, and this is on paper what you have left. This is what you will have to pay taxes on, not the 10,000. So tax deductions, tax write-offs, and qualified tax exemptions, very, very important for you guys to look into. If you start your own LLC, there's a lot that you could write off, including, let's just say all the necessities from your phone to your computer and everything in between. Our futures was taxed the 60-40 law, 60 gains taxed long term, 40% short term gains. I'll have to look into it because if it's same day expiry, like a lot of these, then none of that applies. If anything, it could be short term cap gains, but you're not investing. It's all like anything on margin, everything that has to do with leverage. Typically, typically gets taxed as income. It can't be that easy. Will the government allow you to open an LLC just for trading? He said it can't be that easy. Why can't it? America celebrates capitalism, if everybody forgot. So the incentive in America, that's why the tax rate for having an LLC, for being a self-employed business owner, or whether it's a small business or big business, the incentive is to invest, to buy real estate, basically anything but saving your money and anything but earning income. That's why you get taxed for earning income, as stupid as that sounds. So if you want to play the game, learn how the system is set up, learn what the tax code incentivizes. Clearly, it incentivizes certain investment classes over others, real estate, and clearly it outlines what you're allowed to and not allowed to do. And if you're allowed to do it, and it works for us as traders, I don't know why you wouldn't do it. But of course, all hypothetical, please consult a licensed financial professional or tax expert to ensure that this advice is the best thing for your situation. Ahmed said NASDAQ will go down. When and where? Did you consider the news at 10 a.m. before entering? More or less. By more or less, I mean I did not. Because this is a scalp opportunity. I'm expecting this. And then my strategy is so clear that regardless of what the news comes out as, ideally I'll be able to close at TP1. And if it wants to crash, it'll crash from here, but I'll be well out, or I'll be out well before then. Just seems like too easy to open an LLC and trade to avoid as much taxes. Not going against what you said, but it seems too easy. Well, you're going to have to spend the money. At the end of the day, you don't get to just keep the money. So if you're thinking that it's easy and you just get to keep all the money and evade taxes, that's not what this is. You're either going to spend that $6,000 or you're going to pay it to Uncle Sam. Um, yeah. And it's not about going against what I say or not what I say, but piece of advice, do your research first and then question things later. It'll make your life a lot easier. All right, I'm getting ready to close out of this trade here pretty soon. One more push. I'll be closing and leaving just a little piece of the position running. For sure, bro. You know I got you. Everything that seems too good to be true, like you know how the things like if it's too good to be true, it's probably not. Like, yeah, that's not how the fuck life works. Read a fucking book, yo. Read the law. I can't tell you guys how much shit I see on a daily basis. People just rolling over and just bending over, pants down, for anybody and anything that has a signature next to it that tells them what to do. Well, read the goddamn law, read the books, and game the fucking system. I'm telling you guys that as legally as I possibly can. That applies to everybody. All right? Do not just bend over and send your money to Ukraine or whatever the fuck else they're doing with your money. If you can, this is legally, I mean, I'm not telling anyone to evade taxes. I'm closing out of this trade. I'm going to close this out here. Let me close it out on my phone. I know it wasn't much of a trade. Like we can continue to hold, but if the market is bearish, it's going to flip from here. So I'm just going to take my money and walk away. Solid 1-to-1 risk, 1.1 to 1 risk. If it goes to TP2, you can snag a good you can snag a good 2-to-1 if you want to hold it to 18,856. I'm looking at the NQ chart right here. That'll be 18,925. If you guys are looking at the E-mini futures price, 18,925 would be the next target after this. That one was a little bit late, but it'll catch up here pretty soon. Fire trade up 1K. Mike, don't sound so surprised, brother. Well, y'all know I could do this shit in my sleep. He said close fully, TP1, scalp. Beautiful, beautiful. Big Bryce in the house was good. Yeah, David, make sure you're looking at the E-mini chart. This one's a little bit different because it has a 5 minute lag. You guys can see this little disclaimer right here. Thing is delayed by 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to log into my Trade Evade account. All right. Where is James Storms? He deleted his IG. No, I'm pretty sure he got hacked, bro. There's this one guy that's been hacking everybody the last 2 weeks. And then he's kind of trying to extort people to get them their account back. Shit's fucking horrendous, bro. Like, imagine that being your life. Imagine that. Wake up in the morning and you try to just take down people's social media accounts and then try to extort them. Bro, what kind of misery does that like I can't even put myself in their shoes, bro. He said major villain. Brother, I don't even say a villain, bro. That people just sick. Like, brother, what the fuck for? Oh, it's because I don't like this person. Bro, grow the fuck. How much time do you have? Bro, I can barely take care of myself. The fuck do I look like worrying about somebody else? This is absolutely crazy. He says people don't have a life. Clearly they do. Y'all know how much time it takes to do all this shit? Clearly they have a life. They're just clearly doing it wrong. That's insane. And these people only exist online. That's the crazy part. Never see a hater in person. Like they don't exist. They just like live under the rocks, scurry out when the light goes off. TP1 smashed. Good stuff, everybody. Yep, yep, yep. Damn, it's almost like the strategy works. Put some respect on my right. I'm trying to pretend to be surprised here. I'm trying to build up some enthusiasm as if we don't do this thing every day. Yay. The trade won. Oh my God, how could this have happened? I thought the markets were random. Roy, I thought you said you can't predict markets. No, I said you can't predict markets, bitch. I'm nice, right? I'm fucking nice. I got so many compliments every day. You would think I thought my name was damn. You called that? That's what I thought my name was for a while. I thought my name for the longest time was oh shit. That's what I thought my name was. Everywhere I go, people are like, oh shit, that right? I thought that was my fucking full name for a second. People would just be like, Roy, you're a legend. You're a legend. I thought my name was Legend. Like I was growing up. I didn't even know my name was Roy till I was like 15 years old. I thought my name was just fucking Legend. Just walked in a room. People just called me that. Said, oh shit, it worked. You can't predict markets. Josh, you know what I'm saying? It's a sad world for these people, man. And they want to live in their own delusions and say, oh, but anything can happen. Anything can happen, right? Just like us catching the fucking 88-6 tomorrow, right? That can happen too. Anything can happen. Super Saiyan, Magnet God, Super Magnet. All right, French, relax. I don't have enough coffee for that yet. So the fucking he hit me with a Peter Piper pick a pepper. I'm like, bro, too much alliteration. All right. So those of you guys who are just hopping on, you're probably wondering why I have a crystal ball put up right here. Very simple answer, very rational, obviously, very clearly rational answer as to why I have the crystal ball here. Because I can see the fucking future, bitch. I'm so all right, sorry. I told you guys I'm gonna stop cursing. Because I could see the fucking future, bitch. That's why. Called this trade out yesterday and this morning. Had to right before the gym, had it marked off, found my two levels. Left to the gym, came back, gym wifey right next to me. You guys wondering, Roy, why are you 5 minutes late all the time? But it was arm day. Next thing you know, I fucking walk out with a chest pump. That happened. But I got my ass back to the station as fast as possible because my alerts were going crazy on my phone. Rushed my ass back 3 seconds on the chart, found the trade, sent the link, got on here. 5 minutes later, we took the trade. Price pumped for 5 fucking minutes, and I closed the trade. Okay. In case you guys wanted to recap as to what just happened. I know that was like Floyd Mayweather fast. Some of you guys blinked and you missed it. That was your recap. That happened. And I just want to say, last thing, you're welcome. You were all just a witness to greatness, right? That doesn't happen every day. You know, if I can go around the store, go to the grocery store, stop by the stoplight, I don't see greatness every day. You're welcome. All right. Got to see it up close and personal, face to face. You're a lucky day. Bryce, that was good. I didn't curse in that last one. That's called personal growth. We take the good with the bad. All right. I can't have a sixth sense, be able to predict markets and not let it not let some curse words fly every once in a while, you know? All right. TP2 coming right up. Let's see how this goes. All right. So this thing's gonna hit TP2. We're gonna end up closing above 18,820. Then we're gonna go ahead and wick right back in the zone before we continue. So we need that price to close above. Let me see how we're looking on time. Shit. Another 20 minutes before that candle closes. So we got plenty of time here, folks. Let me see. 88.6 for life. You think US 30 will keep retracing? Never fails. Oh, Viva Mexico. I'm proud of you, Malak Sharbil. What's up, bro? So this is a fake trade. Bo, fam, your hairline is fake, bro. That's crazy. Roy's funny, handsome, no Diddy, and a sick ass trader. JC, I appreciate that, and I'm very glad you threw the no Diddy before that last compliment because I was about to just stop reading the rest of the post. That's smart. Don't call me handsome ever again, but I appreciate you. Let me give myself the compliments. All right, I'm a dickhead. I'm perfectly capable of it. Young, handsome, rich, successful. What is it? Charming, fucking hilarious. Add another one. Fucking specimen of human performance. Fuck. What did Conor McGregor say? Sometimes I stare myself. Sometimes I see myself in the mirror. Even I get scared. Even I get frightened a little bit. Oh fuck! Is that really me? Crazy. Said I'm just trolling, brother. So was your barber when he started chopping that hairline, brother. He was serious for a second on the side on the edge, but then on the top he just started trolling. Right? You find futures prop is harder to pass than FTMO? I wouldn't say it's harder. It's just completely different rule set. The thing is, our strategy works with both. If you secure your profits at one-to-ones and you just walk away, you'll consistently just keep racking it up. You won't deal with an issue where you're holding a trade too long and you hit the trailing equity drawdown. And so for me, as long as you have proper risk management, And as long as you're not overstaying your welcome and not allowing winners to turn to losers and letting that trailing equity kind of come back for you, you'll be good. Manage risk. And because the accounts are so cheap, I'm using Apex, because the accounts are so cheap, you can buy a ton of them, hook them up to a copy trader, keep going till you get funded. Once you're funded, it's really low risk on the master account, but the overall risk on the total will give you a pretty good paycheck. So if you do zero point 0.1 risk, 0.1% risk on the master account, and you have 10 accounts hooked up to the copy trader, then that's a total of 1% across all the accounts. Right? So I'm risking $100 on this 100K account, but I'm doing that across 10 of these accounts. So total risk $1,000. So if I do a 1 to 2, I just made 2 grand today. Perfect. If I do a 1 to 3, 3 grand, there it is. Now the beauty of that is, imagine I lose. I only lost $100. It's 0.1% loss. So that's the goal. Don't blow the accounts. Get more capital so that you don't have to try to force a strategy. You don't have to overstay your welcome. You don't have to over leverage. You can just trade the way it's supposed to be traded and make enough money to be happy with, which is a pretty tough balance for most. You meant it when you say you're feeling 100%, 1,000%. But I'm just getting started. I wish this dude would say one more funny thing because it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm about to just, it would just be a bad day or a great day. Who fucking knows? Josh McGinnis. Josh, at least you got a sense of humor, bro. He said, I knew you were going to say that, Roy. Chris, what am I supposed to do, bro? Yo, who keeps deleting Mark's messages, bro? Mark, that better not be you, bro. If you just deleted your own message, I'm kicking you out. That's some pussy shit to do. Steve said pancakes. Bro, what the fuck is happening in this chat right now? Are you just hungry? I'm just seeing random comments. Dude's calling me handsome, saying no Diddy. Dude's got a pancake emoji. People deleting their messages. What type of fucking chaos is happening right now, people? Just for reference, how long did it take you to pass the accounts? I'll say a brick. No, not a brick. I wanted to pass in the first week, obviously, as we all do. I think it ended up taking me 3.5 weeks just before the renewal date. 100K trade of 8 for the accounts. Which, by the way, few people missed that 90% off. And they're like, oh my God, I missed the 90% off. Right? Y'all know Apex does that shit every day, right? Every day they're like, oh, once in a lifetime only, last chance, or else you're gonna die. 90% off. I'm like, oh shit, I'm out here selling my kidney and shit. 90% off. It's my last day. Kidney sold. A crying dude next to me at the hospital. Sir, thank you for giving me your kidney. Gave it to him. Dude dies. Ah, fuck. Waste of a kidney. I come back the next day. Oh, by the way, we extended the 90% off sale forever. Ah, accounts are free. Fuck you. I'm sitting here like, wow, what an incredible company. This is definitely the way you do business. God, I can't wait to give them more money. Since sold my kidney at 60%. Shit, got a better deal than I did. I don't know where you went, bro. I should have gone the Russian route, bro. I should have gone the Chinese route. I went to the black market, bro. I went way, way, way down south. You feel me? I should have stayed above the border. Fuck, dude. Oh shit, we got Justin Coffee in here. Justin, uh shit. This is like one of your friends you haven't seen in a while walks in and you're just out here wiling out in the middle of the room. And then you just see him and you're like, oh shit. Dude, he said, what an incredible recovery. Let's just say I'm a specimen of human performance, French. You only need one kidney anyways. So you better fucking saddle up. All right. Rub some dirt on it. Oh shit. Said better waited for the 88.6% off. What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh shit. Justin, good to see you on the stream, bro. Stand on what you say, Steve. Okay, no. Steve just sent a pancake emoji. We're all right. I'm talking to this Mark Linder dude. Why are you so unprofitable as a trader? Oh shit. Let me see. I don't even have anything funny to say about that. That's just objectively false. Oh, let me think of something. Give me a sec. I'll circle back to you, Mark. Just go ahead and brace yourself. Maybe get something to wipe off the tears. Go grab some Kleenex while I think of something funny to light you up with. Bro, you delete one more goddamn message. I swear to God, I'm fucking. You're fired off the team, bro. Stop deleting these messages. I'm trying to cook. I think everyone is having a great time after smashing TP1. Always. But here's the deal, Big Mike. Let me tell you right now, whatever makes you happy also has the power to get you upset. Whether you guys won or lost today, do not let emotion come into the picture. You guys understand? Whatever you allow to make you happy, whatever external that you allow to make you happy, you also give power over you to make you sad, depressed, and angry. It's all fun and games when we're winning, but be apathetic about it. It's just another day at the office. See, a sniper goes out, shoots a kill. Do I go down there and high five and shit? No, motherfucker. Put that gun back on your shoulder, roll up your pants, and start that fucking hike back. Some of you guys finished work today. You're still standing outside the building, just staring. Oh, wonder what's going on in there. Oh, just kicking the rocks outside the fucking parking lot, touching the signs. Security guard looking at you like, why the fuck is this person still out here? Aren't you off the clock? Like, yeah, but I'm just hanging out. What if I missed something? What the fuck would you say to yourself if that was you? I'd say, you got to be out of your mind. You're off the clock. Leave. Oh, I wonder what Janet's thinking at the water cooler. You sick fuck. Go home. Your job is finished. So after you guys get off at 5 p.m. or whatever it is, your job is officially done. You don't have to stand out there and say, huh, I just want to hang out. I just want to be involved. You guys get me? So, 6 speed through an eggplant emoji. Interesting. We got New York, Session, Rocket. Steve, you've redeemed yourself. That was an excellent combination of three emojis. The pancake, I'm guessing you mean stacks, like we're stacking it up. I'll give you that one. But the New York Session, the clock, and the rocket emoji, rock solid. You think US 30 will keep going down? I'm in massive drawdown. Don't know what to tell you. Still have that code though. Show up tomorrow to the free webinar, and we will be giving out a new code to anybody who's interested in signing up for the masterclass. Yes, sir. We never get highs on the winners and down on the losers. There it is. It's real shit. Like the bigger you get in trading, the bigger I'm talking about position size and capital, total capital managed. Like there's new challenges. I mean, it's probably this. It's the same challenges that come in kind of like a new package, but you have to like you got to face certain problems all over again. Maybe you're not that happy when you win $500. What happens when you win 5,000? When it's probably a more significant impact on your life. How do you feel when you make 10,000? You start to feel like the man. You start to feel like you figured it all out. That's why you have to really practice detachment, and it's tough. It's a full-time job. There it is. He said pancake swap. He said drink some ginger ale, you'll be all right, bro. Pepto Bismol, you'll be good. He said Canal Street has the best prices for body parts. All right, Rich, that was too accurate. Then we got he said hit Canal Street. He said Rocky Line. He said hit Canal Street, dripped in gold medallion, smoking blunts in front of public housing. He said that. I don't think he said anything about selling your kidney. What prop firms do I recommend? I don't recommend any of them. If you guys are wondering why I haven't been putting up a prop firm and shouting them out and all this stuff, because we ain't got to deal with no prop firms. And at this point in my life, I am no longer promoting any company for free. And that's that. Over the years, we promoted so many companies. The only one that I'm comfortable doing and still doing is TradingView, because now we have an incredible partnership through the FX Summit and just through this channel regardless. So I'll promote TradingView for free, no problems. Everybody else, they got to send that request. And at this point, I have no interest in working with any prop firms. So if you're a prop firm looking to send us a deal, at least for this channel, not interested. If you guys want to come and partner up with us for the FX Summit 2024 conference, we'd love to host you and we'd love to see how we can accommodate you guys out there. If you guys have a trading community, if you guys have a trading business, if you guys know somebody with a trading business, encourage them to get a booth at the FX Summit. Why? Because we have the top five, well, really the top 10 crypto companies coming to speak: Binance, KuCoin, Kraken, the rest. We have the top five brokers for forex coming to speak: Awanda, forex.com, Pepperstone, Black Bull, Saxo, Ava. So encourage those folks that have a business to come and put their name, their brand next to these large brands, so that we can kind of bridge the gap between the retail, institutional, small guys, big guys, consumers, and technology providers. Let's give the consumers a full holistic view of the landscape, what people are building, what's available to them. And let's make sure that these up and coming brands, the guys that you guys may know, have a chance to skip the line and sort of earn their spot if they have a great service, if they have a great product that they've been servicing people. Let them put their name next to a Binance and, really, really stand out and take that opportunity. So reach out to them if you guys know them. Send them over our way. We'd love to work with them. TP1 is hit. Nothing much to say here. Whoever was asking me about the news earlier, if that played a role in my trading, the answer is no. So I don't even know how the news came out, but let's go figure that out. Okay, consumer confidence. This is a sentiment survey for the confidence of, well, that's gonna sound stupid, the confidence of the consumers. Basically, the confidence of a consumer's ability to continue to spend in the future. So if they think they're going to have their job next year or next month, they'll keep spending. And that's where consumer confidence comes from. Less than 100 typically is not good. More than 100 typically positive. But what's more important is the expectation was the 96, slightly underperforming, and the actual came out well beyond expectations. Good stuff. This is a very early indicator, so it really shouldn't have an impact today. Roy, for 4th of July, will that impact markets in any way? And are you getting any fireworks? Steve, strike two. Actually, strike one, because I like that second emoji combo we did. Yeah, Rich, that was mad accurate. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this chat no more. Happy safe trading, everybody. We crushed it. Sorry, I apologize for the language. Kinda, really, not really. What else? What can I say? How can should we get canceled in the last 2 minutes? Okay, yeah. COVID came from a lab. Epstein didn't kill himself. Give me another one. God, give me another one. Somebody help me out here. Did that guy really suck Obama's dick? Was that a real thing? That wasn't real. Not all of them. Just throw them all out there. All right. Josh ain't going there. All right. That one could actually get me in. I don't even, that's not even cancelable. That's a, uh, that's a PR nightmare, brother. I'm getting the calls right now, just even thinking about saying it. Oh, Hillary's emails. That was objectively true. That happened. Oh yeah, something about they're eating pizzas. That happened. All right. Oh yeah, R.I.P. McAfee. That was the probably the most sketch one. Let's be completely real. Was he on the islands with Richard Branson and Epstein and the rest? He was. Was he a legend before? Yes. Was he on that island like like insane amount of times? Not even something that we can justify as like, oh, maybe he was just stopping by to refuel his boat. No, no. Refuel the boat 187,000 million times? This sick bastard must be the emptiest boat. You might have a hole in your fucking gas tank. This dude was always on the island. So he was a legend, but you on the island that many times, but we have to have a timeout. Just like we did with R. Kelly, everybody else, time out until we get the facts. Oh shit, the video came out. This is true. Sorry, McAfee, it's fucking you done do. All right. Now you gotta join the fucking ranks of shit, who's the guy that started what's the name? Ash Jeeves. The fuck is that dude's name? Is it Jeeves? Who fucking knows? He's gonna join the ranks of them to just talk about Julian Assange. Ah, all right. Well, there it is. The guys in suits, the men in black are at the door. That's all I needed to do. All right, tell my family I love them. Oh yeah, to my brother, no, you can't have my fucking cards. All right, they're mine. I'm taking those to the fucking grave with me. My Pokemon cards. All right, you want to fucking bury me? I'm getting buried with them. That's what's gonna happen. All right, everybody else, I'm gonna catch you guys later. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Um, Go ahead and sign up for the Discord chat if you haven't already. Obviously, this is for members only, but you guys can stay updated on all the trades that I call. And there's one more thing. Oh yeah, don't forget to sign up for the webinar tomorrow. The link is in the description. Yes. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Happy, safe trading. Peace. All right. There goes.